What's the other one he's smoking? The one with up there? That one.
Oh, typical.
You should replace oxygen with swag.
Oh my god! That's gonna be
That's
gonna be the caption of this fucking episode.
You should replace oxygen with swag. You fucking damn right. I've never heard a better quote in my fucking life.
God, you don't Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff DeBenya, aka the human woke mind virus.
Way to plug that in.
Wait to plug that in. It seems like everybody's been plugging that in for the last 5 years anyway. Might as well just...
We're all woke.
We're all woke.
My third eye is wide open.
That's what that used to mean, though. Like, that's, you know, like, it used to not mean all this crazy shit. It used to mean, like, oh, like, your third eye is open. Like, you're aware to what's going on. Now it's like, oh, like, you're just a tranny.
Pussy.
Like, it's like, that's what but it's just hilarious how, like, words changed over time.
Yeah. I love it. Welcome back, guys, to another episode. We thank you guys for coming in, and we love y'all. Again, I'm gonna ask you guys if you guys want to come on the podcast, hit us up. If you guys want to throw a topic out there, hit us up.
You guys gotta want to come kick it with your boys.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
You know who wants to come on though?
Who?
Fucking Miguel.
Bring him on.
Yeah, he's got to.
He's the people's champ.
He's the people's champ. Well, it's debatable, but we want you back.
No, he's our champ.
Yeah, he's our champ.
Yeah, no, we'll bring him back on. But without further ado, how you been, Jeff? How's everything? How's life? How's the week? How's life? New cap every day.
New cap every fucking episode. You feel me? It's gonna run out soon. I think I've capped my cap buying for the next year probably.
For sure.
But you know, when you buy a good amount, you can just rotate them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You got to keep them clean.
I just got into like I've always liked hats, and then when I told you I met this dude at a bar and he had the sickest hat, and I was like, dude, like, we just started talking about hats, and I was like, where'd you get that? He's like, bro, here's this guy.
Check out the plug,
bro. I'm gonna plug this guy, bro. And no, you know what? I might not.
No. Save it.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I can't.
You just gave it to me.
I can't ruin the plug.
Yeah, don't.
You know what? I was about to ruin the plug. No, I won't. No, I appreciate you, plug, and I appreciate this guy. Cause he hooked it up, and now I'm getting cool hats for a reasonable price.
Yeah.
Not overpriced. How you were telling me earlier, it's a lot of expensive hats.
It's expensive.
The hat you're wearing, very nice hat.
Kill the hype hats. Look, the guy started the whole upside down look and everything.
That was controversial in the comments.
Yeah, exactly. People hated.
People don't know fashion, bro.
People don't know fashion.
They don't get it, bro.
Yeah, dude. Kill the hype. There you go. Like this dude started the whole upside down LA, the upside down everything.
But now it's all over the place, though. See,
everywhere.
I didn't know they started because now you see them everywhere. The different logos too.
He would sell it to only like rappers. Like he was cool with Chris Brown. He's not a rapper, but you know what I mean. Like all these, LeBron was wearing him. You know what I mean. And so you're spending $125 on the fucking cap when you could spend $65 to $75 like a normal hat,
like a regular new era. Yeah,
exactly. yeah, for sure. So I feel like the era of caps has kind of come in, and I love it because I've always been into that. You know what I mean?
Like they've never gone out, but now it's like there's so many different varieties of hats. So it's like different style. Before it was just like the fitteds. No. Like just like
I feel like the style now is the fitteds because there was that time during like 2013 to 2017, 2016. 2016 is that the snapbacks.
That was like the swag era.
Yeah, the swag era. Yeah.
Someone start jerking again. Bro. Someone's gonna bring that back, bro. I was never a jerker
or when
se.
Or when you would put like a shoelace as a belt.
That shit was hard, bro. Or like I fucked with that, bro.
You know what I mean?
I did. I thought it was so cool doing that. I was like, dude, I'm glad the swag era was around when I was broke as shit.
Fuck
so then I could just tie a shoelace around my fucking waist. But I tried.
Waist. I felt like I tried to get into that swag era because it was like you'd wear like your Chucks with some like Nike socks.
Got my Vans on what they look like.
And it was the checkered Vans on, like they were like in, you know.
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
it was like finally cool to wear. And like before, it was like, you know, kind of like this like other alt scene type of shit. Like it was like, you know, like the rockers wear these.
What's the name of the group? Sway Lee and the guy. There you go. That's the swag era right there to the right. Is that one? That is the epitome of the swag. Oh yeah. And then fools with the gauges. And,
Fools with the gauges, bro.
And there you go. Who's these fools? I know these. There you go. These were the epitome of swag era right here. Like skinny jeans that were like checkered.
Sagging the skinny jeans. You got
the studded belt and everything.
Belt, son. What?
Yeah. It was a different time to be
alive.
No,
those type of pictures from Tumblr go up like it's that girl with,
right
like,
there.
That's like the epitome right
epitome.
There. And there's like little quotes like "You'll never understand my swag." Put like Tumblr era swag quotes. Like, dude, it's like type of shit.
Tumblr, just Tumblr, dude, was the swag era.
Talk about the woke mind virus. It started on Tumblr, bro. Tumblr's a CIA plot, dog.
To just deep dive.
We're still dealing with the repercussions of Tumblr.
I didn't know that it's still live.
I don't know why.
Tumblr is still alive. Yo, Tumblr is still live. Like
people still use Tumblr.
People still use Tumblr. Bro, I used to blog on that shit.
I love Tumblr.
I used to like put my thoughts into there. Like,
no, type in
the rain falls.
Tumblr era swag quotes. It's gonna come up with those dumbass pictures. Like, it's like, you'll never understand my swag. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. That one.
Look at that one. Just start with that one. Can we go back to the way we used to be?
No, the next one.
That one.
Oh my God.
What does it say? Every step that you take could be the biggest mistake. It could bend or it could break, but that's the risk you take. He's just like saying
with the fucking G-Shock.
Yeah, but it's about the picture. Like oh. What's the other one? He's smoking. The one with up there. That one.
Oh, typical.
You should replace oxygen with swag.
Oh my God. That's gonna be
That's
gonna be the caption of this fucking episode.
You should replace oxygen with swag. You fucking damn right. I've never heard a better quote in my fucking life.
Nah, you don't even know. That's how real life is.
Let's get one. I don't think.
Let's get one more. A girl at the bottom with number 60. Number 6. No, number 60. A girl in the sad is a girl worth loving.
Damn. Whose wife is that now?
Who needs good grades when you have swag, dog?
Oh, this is the era, bro.
Oh my God.
Take me back.
Take me back to 2013.
No, this is like for sure, like from 2009 to like fucking 2015. Once Trump became president, people were like, yo, swag, I need oxygen, bro.
I need a little oxygen up in here.
I just can't like rely on swag alone. I know I have a lot of swag, but fuck, I need to breathe, bro. I need to breathe in here, bro.
Obama gave us too much space.
Obama gave us too much weight to swag, bro.
To way more space to be
and
swagging.
Now we transitioned from like swag to like
woke.
To woke, but it's like swag is drip now, right? Like,
right.
But they don't use it.
See, like
same.
The words change,
but they don't use it the same. Like I feel like we're mad corny for this.
Yeah, because I don't even think drip. I don't like, even think drip is a word like
this
anymore.
Whole aesthetic though, like fucking swag had fucking quotes, and, like pictures and poses and shit.
Look, if the Gen Z era would look at us and be like, these fucking idiots. But we look at them like
I look at it and I'm like, these fucking idiots.
That video we were talking about last time, nar.
Yeah, like that was like that was the
Gen Z like breaking up and that shit. Like that's what it is now. That's what we were then, and it's what they are now.
Fucking Tumblr. I love how like you just Googled that and it literally came up. Like,
oh, the internet's like we'll save everything.
Oh, and we're gonna touch on the internet, right? Should we save it?
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Your good week so far.
So yeah, like basically, I mean, yeah, it was just chill. You know, banks crashed.
They did. I mean, people tripped.
People tripped. You know, but I'm still out here trying to. You know,
I want to tell you a little bit about my week.
Yeah, how was your week, Sam?
Thank you, Jeff, for reading the pre-show notes.
I know that was on the teleprompter.
How was your week, Sam? My week was pretty fucking okay until Thursday. It was fucking shitty after.
What happened Thursday?
So Wednesday night, Jason comes over, picks up some shit from my house. Everything's Gucci. Everything's fine. The next morning, I get up. It's Thursday. It's Friday's Eve. I'm excited because happy getting to my car. Gotta get this day over with because then it's a weekend. You know, you've been in my house. It's like a mile to get to my car from my house.
It is.
So I get to the street and I see a car just in front of my my car, and it's my neighbor's car, just looking at my car. I'm like, what the fuck? And they pull out, they just pull out, and I see my car, and the back left wheel is sitting on bricks.
Oh. Shit, I love how
Jesus is ready.
Jesus is ready with that shit. Holy shit.
The back left side.
They jacked your tire?
They jacked the wheel.
The whole wheel.
The whole fucking wheel. There's lug nuts all over the fucking floor.
Bruh.
Like,
did you have a sick ass wheel? Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
you're like, nah, I like my wheel.
My wheel's okay. I mean, yes, the rims are from the dealer, but they were like nice, and they're not hubcaps.
So, do you think that guy who sped off stole it?
No. That guy was my neighbor. It's
okay.
I know.
We're not.
No. She was just looking at it because we always leave at the same time. I remember she was looking like, what the fuck?
Oh, so you were going to work?
I was going to work.
Oh, even worse.
It was 7 a.m.
Oh,
7 a.m. I walk out there and the car is there on fucking bricks, and I'm like, fuck. I call up Monique and I said, yo, get the baby ready. I'm gonna go drop you off at work. I'm taking your car. You know what I mean? Because I get there. It's on bricks.
That's a bad way to like.
Yo, and my neighborhood where I live is not a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a nice area.
There's an elementary school down the way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's nice. I was talking with young Jay before, and he's like, yo, I always felt like I could leave my car there and felt like safe. Yo, the 2 a.m, maybe they came out and just stole the wheel.
Bro, that sucks.
We were talking about last week. LA is not a safe place anymore. The Valley, they're out here. They're taking your shit. Catalytic converters.
They're taking the tires everywhere.
Bro, dude, what makes me mad? It was one.
That's kind of what I'm wondering.
I'm mad. I'm a little happy.
They should have just left you with nothing.
Yeah,
they should have just left you
all bricks,
floors, all bricks. You know what I mean?
You know, like that's what I had.
No, that fucking sucks.
That
dude.
fucked my weekend up.
I mean, knock on wood. I've never been through like anybody jacking my shit, but you know it did.
But like,
happen.
what's it worth?
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. It's probably like a bum.
A bum has a fucking crowbar or those little things.
Yeah.
And has the time
Why not?
to get a brick. Where the fuck did he get those bricks from? And he needs to have
is it nice? Called? Is he nice that he left it on a brick?
Yeah, that is kind of nice, huh?
Or does he need the brick to take it off?
No, yeah, he does need the brick to take it off.
Yeah, you need the brick to
hold it up.
Yeah.
No, but how did he lift my car up? Because it can't be a bum. He had to have something to lift the car up.
You made an enemy in the neighborhood, bro.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Someone's mad at you, bro.
Well, I'm a peaceful guy. I get there, I just drop my car off. Like, you know what I mean? And
like, this dude's parking in my parking spot.
Maybe.
I'm gonna take it.
Actually, there's been this RAV4 that I've been taking the spot of.
I'm telling you, we're on to it.
I
don't know. I'm putting a battery in your back.
And they belong to the neighbor where I was parked. I wasn't parked on my side. I was parked across the road.
Neighbors can be petty.
You know what, Jeff? You're making me think a little bit.
Sometimes your worst enemy is the person closest to you.
Monique did it.
Monique stole your tire. Like, fuck it, I needed one.
Fucking learn,
she
bro.
She put it on her own car and shit.
It's her spare in the back.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah. No,
joke's on you, Sam. I stole your tire.
That's been my week for sure. Just dealing with fucking trying to find a new wheel, trying to find a new tire. It's stupid because I show up to like a body shop, or it's not a body shop. It's Firestone, and my dad knows the guy there. And I got there, I was like, "Look, dude, somebody stole my tire." He's like, "They stole your fuck." He said, "Just one."
It's pretty rare. Just one.
He's like, "They probably got scared or almost got caught."
Yeah.
So they only took one.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I've never heard. Like, I've heard of them steal 2, the back 2, the front 2.
Yeah.
I've heard them steal 4, but never just one tire.
One is really weird.
Like, you can't sell just one tire. I mean, you can, but like,
you're not gonna get a lot of money
what you want. You know what I mean? And then I was scared that they were just stealing that tire to get under it and get the catalytic converter. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
But no, I ran it. I've gotten my catalytic converter stolen, and how you know? My old car, not this one. Is you're driving and fucking just a cloud of smoke is behind me.
Like, holy fuck.
There's just smog.
My car is acting like it's from 1971.
You know what I mean? Like, but it was fine. It's running fine.
That reminds me of, well, not necessarily someone stealing my tire, but I remember it was like probably almost like 10 years ago now. I went to go get new tires. Like my tires were like, basically, they were like getting to the bone. I was sliding. It was bad.
Yeah.
Went to get new tires, brand new tires. You know what I mean? I'm like, hell yeah. Sick new tires. I felt like a new man.
Yeah.
Literally, I pull out of a fucking tire shop.
You pop it.
Not only, this is the thing, it'd be cool if I just popped it though, but it was like, I was gonna make a fucking left and I didn't realize there was a fucking Meridian Island, like, while I was making that left.
No.
So like I took it fast. Like I was like, shoo, boom, bah, pop my brand new tire. Like literally like just around the corner.
The fucking mechanic is watching you just pop
literally. I was like, I felt like the most legit stupidest person of all time.
Did you just pull right back in?
No, I what I did is I put on my spare because they closed. Like I was like the last person, so I had to like change my tire, put the spare on, go home, and I came back the next day. They're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, dude,
you won't even believe it.
You won't even believe it, dude. Honestly, I felt like such an asshole.
Damn, that's
no, that was pretty. It was. I think it was like top 5 most embarrassing moments.
and we just put it out there.
Yeah, straight up. No, it was bad. I mean, I'm over it now. In the moment, though, I don't know.
I don't sound like you're over it, Jeff.
Fuck, I know. I'm still holding.
Speaking of embarrassing moments, I kind of actually thought about this during the week, and I wanted to put you on the spot. I didn't even want to talk about it in the pre-show meeting.
Damn.
Here in front of the camera.
Oh shit.
Give me a guilty pleasure music artist that you listen to. Like what I mean by guilty pleasure artist is something that you could probably play in the car with your girl, but you want to play with your boys.
That's a lot of that.
or not even with your girl, and you're just like,
nah, I mean, I feel like I'd probably play anything around here. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Let me think.
I know. I put you on the spot here for sure.
You say you have one? I need to look at my Pandora.
I do have a couple guilty pleasure artists. I fuck with Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars? Is that really guilty?
No, it's not guilty. I guess it would be guilty. Who would be a guilty pleasure for me? We were just talking about it. Sam Smith.
I like one of the songs.
I love Sam Smith.
You know who?
Just the Biebs.
You know, maybe a little like old school NSYNC. That might be a little guilty.
You were on that. You are. No, that's Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Is it NSYNC? Backstreet Boys? Oh, thank you.
I feel like someone like modern, you know what's a guilty pleasure? I feel like kind of
I feel kind of embarrassed to say
Sabrina Claudio.
I have no fucking clue who that is.
Kinda
no,
hot.
There you go. I know who my guilty pleasure is. Dua Lipa.
I'm a fan. Dua Lipa has some hits.
I'm a Dua Lipa like guilty pleasure.
Yeah, Dua Lipa has some hits.
You know, I'll be like, I'll sing it. I can't think of a song right now, but I'll sing it once it plays.
Let me see. No, I mean, you know, like more like I guess like my R&B shit, like Aaron Ray, like shit like that. Like you'll catch me singing it in the car. Like I would never do that in front of anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, or like just like sad music. Like you catch me like singing like Avant.
Yo,
you know, like I'm
maybe not Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is not something.
No, I don't.
All right, maybe guilty pleasure. And I was talking about this with Jason the other day. Is, you know, when it's, or when we were on the podcast, you know, when it's raining, you get in this mood.
Oh yeah, that's sometimes, what I bump Maxwell.
sometimes you get a little like you want a little sad music.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Get in the mood.
You want to cry
sad.
a little bit.
You want to be sad.
I put a little Ed Sheeran on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm more like a Maxwell.
Monique gets tired of me because there's this one song called "Supermarket Flowers" that I put on when it's raining. It just makes you want to cry because it's about his mom dying.
Oh, that's sad. That's really
you know
sad.
what I mean? Like,
you know what's my you know what's my guilty pleasure song though? It's by this band called the 1975.
Oh my god! That is a guilty pleasure band.
It's called The Sound. The song The Sound, man. That song is my guilty.
Hey guys, we're getting right into the meat of it.
I remember I was playing my thumbs up songs and it popped up and I was like, you listen to this shit? I'm like, yeah, it's fucking good though, right?
Right?
Like this shit is good. But I have an explanation. I liked it because it came out, it was on the FIFA soundtrack, FIFA 2016. Sure. And then I would always play it and that song would come on. I was like, this shit is hard. I looked it up. I was like, 1975.
The 1975 is definitely a guilty pleasure.
The Sound. Yeah, that's probably my most, I had to think about it, but that's probably my most guilty pleasure song.
Yeah.
The Sound.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going to go with The Sound with 1975. Supermarket Flowers for Ed Sheeran for me.
That's how you made me think about it.
It's got to be a song.
Exactly. It's definitely a song. The Sound by the 1975.
I love it.
It's a good fucking song. Check it out, you motherfuckers. Open your mind.
Don't judge us.
Open your mind.
You guys let us know what's your guilty pleasure song.
Do you think fucking ChatGPT has a guilty pleasure song?
We should ask it.
Jesus, it's your time to shine.
It's your time to shine, Jesus. Well, no, hold on. We had a question already. What's the woke mind virus?
Yeah, I think at this point everybody knows what ChatGPT is, right? Like OpenAI.
Not everybody.
Yeah, it's basically
just let explain to people that don't know what ChatGPT is.
Well, the thing is, I feel like I can't even explain it that well, but from my basic knowledge of it, it's basically
layman's terms.
Like layman's terms, it's basically an AI that you could chat to. You could talk to it, and it gives you these really detailed answers. It's like if you could talk to Google.
Right.
It's
it's talking back to you, and it's talking without a bunch of results.
Exactly. It's not just what is the best song out right now. It's just going to give you the top 100 hits.
Right.
It's no,
it will give you its opinion of what's the best song out.
Maybe, I guess, the fact that we're even calling it an opinion is kind of crazy because we're talking about basically
artificial
intelligence, which was I guess a robot. I don't even know. It's basically just a thought process. It's not a physical thing. It's
a formula. It's an algorithm.
Yeah, it's an algorithm that's kind of thinking and talking.
It is. We've on this podcast we've gone in lengths of AI. We talked about LaMDA.
Yeah, LaMDA. But that was kind of
our first
thing that we talked about.
Dipping our feet into AI, and then more and more, I feel like. Every day you hear a little more about it.
And this is kind of like the LaMDA, because LaMDA was, what was the company? Was it Google or was it Amazon? It was some...
No, it wasn't MIT.
Did you find out what company it was part of? LaMDA AI chatbot.
It's Google's LaMDA.
Google's LaMDA. So that was kind of but it's an internal, it was an internal AI, and some guy it was exposing it, talking to it, and how it was really just having conversations with it.
Yeah.
And I feel OpenAI, the ChatGPT, is kind of the first one that's out for the public.
Exactly.
This is not some internal system.
And I think it's going to continue to go. AI is going to continue to grow in this. You know what I mean?
The thing. That's why I'm not even gonna lie. I used it this week just for some this podcast for I was what are some hashtags that I could do to make my podcast and I was more specific what hashtags do I use to make my sports to promote my sports podcast, right? Yeah. And it's and it was good luck on your podcast. It's always a very exciting endeavor.
Wow, that's a real answer.
It's here's some very popular hashtags for sports podcasts, and it went through 30 different ones, and I used a couple of them. Right. I got kind of lazy putting them in, but it takes a while. But I wish I could have just copied and pasted them.
Yeah.
But it was it was pretty good. It was some detailed ones that I never even thought of. So, and this is the thing. I have a friend that he works for a finance company. I won't put him on blast because he might be fucking cheating. We're talking about this last week with the homework and shit, right?
Right.
And he uses it to write out contracts. He
uses OpenAI.
He has the template. Basically, he gives the ChatGPT the template and it just fills it in. And it just fills it in. This is how you to blah blah blah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it's a new age. You could just use it for anything.
And this is the point that I was getting to. Is that, like we said, that was Google's internal system, right?
Right,
so
LaMDA.
It seems LaMDA. So it seems a lot of these companies, they've probably been using AI for a while to generate ideas or generate manage their systems or use it just for different things. I heard JP Morgan's been using AI for a long time to do risk management, different things like that, right? So
you think SVB was using AI?
I heard SVB, which is Silicon Valley Bank, didn't even have a risk manager.
Oh my God.
Which is fucking wild on its own, right? But they definitely could have used a little chat GPT / Lambda.
Should I hedge my loans or my bonds on fucking
for real? They were, I don't know. That's some deep like knowledge to that. But But so this is like our opportunity to like, hey, we got our own little at-home Lambda.
Yeah, let's ask some questions.
I heard it has some biases. So like, let's
the first question we had.
Let's answer this stupid ass question. Right?
What's the woke mind virus?
What's the woke mind virus? There we go. Let's see. What is it saying?
Woke mind virus is a term used by some individuals to describe. Thank you. What they see as the spread of progressive or woke ideas and values in society. The term is often used in a negative or critical way by those who disagree with these ideas. The concept of a mind virus suggests that certain ideas or beliefs can spread like a virus, infecting individuals and causing them to adopt new ways of thinking or behaving. Some people who use the term woke mind virus believe the progressive ideas about social justice, equality, and identity politics are being spread in this way, often through social media and other forms of digital communication. It is worth noting that the term woke originally emerged from African-American vernacular English and was used to describe individuals who were aware of and actively fighting against systemic racism. And just, wow, this AI, this is a fucking great answer right here.
Now I could see how like you could get some homework done with this.
Hell fucking
this is like a fucking essay right here.
I could just ask a question.
Prompt.
I could ask a question just off my essay.
It literally was saying what we were saying earlier, how like woke, like we didn't say it was like taken from African American vernacular, but it was like, we're basically saying it had another term. It meant something else before. Right. And now it's been co-opted and changed.
Negatively.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they've changed it into a negative. And I love the way it says some people, because it's putting it onto that particular group demographic of people that are changing this. Like, we put it in there as what we heard it as, woke mind virus. Yeah. And it's spitting it back to us that you guys are stupid for saying woke mind virus, because there's people that change it into negativity.
It's definitely like a catchphrase that people use. But it's pretty, honestly, it's like impressive how detailed that answer was. Just off a silly
I want a simpler question or something else.
I'm inspired right now.
All right.
By Twitter itself.
Okay.
Like, well, by you too, because you said what was like the most
what's the most influential? Who are
the most influential rappers?
Is the most influential rapper
of the last
30 years.
30 years. Oh damn, here we go. Oh shit.
There have been many influential rappers over the last 30 years who have had some significant impact on the genre and popular culture. Here are some of the most influential rappers of the last 3 decades.
Oh my God.
Tupac Shakur, known of his socially conscious lyrics and powerful delivery. Tupac is considered one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Hold on. Just stop. I just love how like it says certain rappers and then it gives like a little
explanation as to why it's it's going 1, 2, 3, 4 to wait, is it 10 maybe? Go down. It
goes to 10. Yeah, it goes
10.
to 10.
So let's go 1 through 10. Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Eminem, Nas, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, Kanye West, Outkast, and Snoop Dogg are the top 10 most influential rappers of the last 30 years.
According to ChatGPT, but like, let's say if someone asked you like just that question, I feel like for sure, like I would have for sure at the minimum, I would have had like Lil Wayne and Kanye on there, but like this whole
Biggie, I would have had Biggie.
Yeah, but it's like this is like almost a top 10 list for people on its own. Like, it's honestly, I'm impressed.
I'm impressed because honestly, we were talking about the top producers, and that
was an impressive list too.
Impressive list, which we'll get to right after this.
They haven't updated the roster.
Yeah. Los Angeles Lakers.
Let's go. Fuck it.
We're taking this shit, baby.
Let's go. ChatGPT's a Laker fan. You feel me?
They know.
That's right.
They know. The Los Angeles Lakers.
I don't need to see nothing
second
else.
Best. I want to ask, and this is how we came up to the topic of GPT in the pre-show meeting. Is Jeff brought up this list that ChatGPT came up with, the top producers of all time or top 10 producers of all time?
Yeah, basically someone asked ChatGPT for the top 10 hip hop producers of all time.
Let's put it in our. Let's put it in.
Yeah,
so
let's see if it changes.
Let's see if we get the same answers. I love that. I love that as an explanation.
See, it's already different, but it's kind of the same. See, because for this guy's list,
it's switched. One and two switched.
It started with Jay Dilla.
So hip hop producers have played an instrumental role in shaping the genre, crafting the beats and samples that have become the backbone of many classic tracks. Here are 10 of the most influential hip hop producers of all time in no particular order.
But it is in an order.
I mean, it's going 1 through 10.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, as a member of NWA, well, whatever. No, Jay Dilla.
Let's see. Look, because the list that they put,
they just switched.
It's Jay Dilla 1, Dr. Dre 2, DJ Premier 3, Pete Rock 4, Madlib 5. Kanye West 6, The Neptune 7, Timbaland 8, 9, RZA 10, Just Blaze.
I don't see 9 and 10. Can you bring it down to 10?
Neptune.
Oh, DJ Shadow.
Who's DJ Shadow?
A pioneer.
DJ Shadow's sample-based compositions, innovative production tools have earned him a devoted fan base. I don't even know.
I've never heard of DJ Shadow.
I have to look up DJ Shadow, bro. Did ChatGPT just like promote somebody?
And I love that it's different than what we originally asked.
If Jason don't know, nobody knows, bro.
Some white guy. Look at him.
Well, what did he produce? Oh, it's more like instrumentals, I think.
I don't know, but I love that they have DJ Premier. They got Pete Rock.
You know what though? That's
Jay Dilla.
That's kind of dope though. That like it just like put some guy I've never heard of because now I'm gonna listen to it.
Right. I'm gonna go in the car. I'm gonna say,
check it out.
You're giving me a ride, but we're listening to DJ Shadow on the way home.
Yeah, I think it's basically just instrumental. It's like. But that's kind of sick.
So no, like let's go back up to the top a little bit. Like you got Jay Dilla, Dr. Dre, DJ Premier. These are like some of the heavy hitters. Yeah, Titans. There you go. Yeah. Titans of the industry. Pete Rock is somebody that we all listen to smoking a fucking L. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
Pete Rock, you know what I mean? Like pretty much like originated that like late 80s, early 90s hip hop sound. Yeah. Like that's like people like those those classic. Early like New York, not early, but those records that transition from like that
you hear hip-hop. And you're like, oh, that's New York.
It was him and DJ Premier, really.
Exactly.
Like
RZA,
another New York
leader of the Wu-Tang Clan. RZA's gritty cinematic beats helped define the sound of New York hip hop in the 1990s, which is true. I believe it. Timbaland, I can't argue with this. Timbaland is one of the greatest producers because he's so versatile,
futuristic, and an eclectic production style. Because it really is. Anytime you hear a Timbaland beat, it had sounds that you would never hear. Yeah, it's like, and it's funny. Like Timbaland and the Neptunes had like a similar style, and they're both from the same area, Virginia. And they both have like the same kind of like futuristic, like eclectic sounds. Like they use sounds that no one else used.
Right.
Like
Kanye West. I love that they put Kanye West of sure. You know, Madlib, 100%. The Neptunes.
Honestly, the only guy I never heard of is DJ Shadow, but now I gotta listen to DJ Shadow.
I love this list. Guys, if I'm not trying to promote artificial intelligence, but I'm trying to promote artificial intelligence.
The only like missing one from here is that in this guy's list put Just Blaze, and then this.
And I like Just Blaze.
Just Blaze is sick. I love it. You know what? A lot of people were mentioning in the chat of like the list is that it does miss like some guys. Like it didn't put like Alchemist.
I was gonna say
fucking sick.
Because if like another, I love Alchemist. I was saying DJ Shadow.
I don't know who DJ Shadow is.
I would switch him out. Maybe Alchemist if I had the
it's
choice.
A deep cut. Maybe I just learned something today.
Maybe I hear a song and it's, oh shit, I've heard this before.
Probably that's true too.
You know what I mean? Like I never knew it was DJ Shadow.
But honestly, like this just shows you, bro, like
where the world is going.
Where the world is going, and this is like just a new tool. And like this is the thing. Like I feel like everybody just like. For everybody listening and like everybody like that's in this room, like that's just a new tool. Like if you like, it is the thing. Like we said, companies like Google, they've been on this. Companies like JP Morgan, they've been on this. Now that they're letting this out into the wild, it just shows like
it's like the internet.
It's like the internet. The CIA and the fucking all these government
were using it for years before.
IBM was using this shit, but years before. You know,
NASA
in a very simple way.
Right.
It was basically more of a communication tool, like between universities and between government entities and between companies,
right?
But it was like the early internet. Not obviously they weren't using,
but it was exclusive to the government. Exactly. And now that like the same thing, AI. They used.
Can you just imagine if like that? How like, and this is the early AI. If you could just imagine how this is, and we're already impressed. Like imagine your daughter in the AI that she's gonna see.
No, I'm just imagining that, or let's say this podcast, 5 years down the line, they have an AI where I don't have to type it in. I like Siri and Alexa. I just ask it a question, and it's pretty much a guess. I don't have to ask y'all to come on my podcast. I literally have to ask ChatGPT a question, and it'll answer me in its own opinion. Because that's so weird. Like we said, it has its opinion. That's an opinion.
Yeah, DJ Shadow. I don't know who the fuck that is.
That's an opinion.
that could be OpenAI's that could be ChatGPT's favorite producer, and it's
fucking just, Skynet, dog.
like, no offense to DJ Shadow, but like, yo, I think ChatGPT fucks
just put you shit. On. You know what I mean? For real. He fucking sits back, rolls up a joint, shit. And just listens to some DJ Shadow.
DJ Shadow, your views might go up a little bit, because at least from us in here, because I'm gonna check you out.
Good
at least
views.
4 more listens
from us
in here, at least.
For real though,
that's fine. Honestly, I'm impressed, and honestly, it just shows you like, damn, like this is just the early adaptation of this
of
shit.
What AI could be.
Yeah, like
it's crazy.
This is like putting the CD-ROM to access AOL with dial-up, bro.
I'm for it.
This is like the early shit. Yeah, no, I'm into it. I think it's kind of scary in a way too. Yeah. Like it's like you don't know like where this can lead, and if we get this, imagine like this is the thing. Like you don't think like what if like the government is just to be like, hey, like what are the certain outcomes? Like I would ask that shit, like just to get another.
What are the certain outcomes of the 2024 election?
No,
or what are the certain outcomes?
Yeah, that too. But it's like something. No, it's true. But it's like
what are the certain outcomes if I put out COVID into the population?
No, not even like that. But it's like, let's say like you're gonna take like a military action, right? And like you're working with the military, and then like you're already doing war games, and you're doing game theory within your own situation, like with humans. Mm-hmm. You're gonna run it through the system that you got too. Like it's like this is our consensus. What's this consensus?
Do we meet?
Do we not? Is this thing looking at something that we missed?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then like obviously you're not gonna follow word for word what it says. We're gonna be like, now we got to keep that in mind. Just like what it did right now with ChatGPT, bro.
Jesus asked it, who's going to win the NBA championship in 2023 as an AI language model? I do not have the ability to predict the future or know for certain who will win the NBA championship.
Ask it, not who's going to win. Who has the best chance to win the 2023 NBA championship?
That's a better question.
That's a better chance because you're not telling it to predict. You're telling it to like, who do you think?
Percentages.
Yeah, percentages.
The Brooklyn Nets.
They haven't updated the roster.
Yeah. Los Angeles Lakers.
Let's go! Fuck it!
We're taking this shit, baby.
Let's go! ChatGPT's a Laker fan. You feel me?
They know.
That's right.
They know. The Los Angeles Lakers.
I don't need to see nothing
second
else.
Best chance. Because the number one chance doesn't even make sense because Kyrie Irving's not even on that team
James
anymore.
Harden's not even on that team. This shit is backwards. See, we found a hole in your fucking shit, ChatGPT.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis, if they can stay healthy and add some pieces around them, which they have, and I love this transition because we're going to bring this into the Lakers.
Oh, yeah.
If they add some pieces to them, they are able to make a chance to winning the 2023 championships. They will be a force to be reckoned with in the playoffs.
Oh shit! What a segue!
What a fucking thank you, ChatGPT.
You know what, ChatGPT, you're on payroll.
Yeah, we're gonna start paying you. My God, good segue. The Lakers, guys. We just finished watching the game. I saw the game last night.
Saw the game. It was close.
Very close,
and
too close for comfort.
And they ended up losing.
Why?
Because Anthony Davis didn't play that
He played fucking
well, actually,
shit.
He played better than the last game that they won, by the way.
He had, look, if you look on paper and the
stat line was not that bad.
17, 10, and what, 7?
Yeah, I think he had more than 10 rebounds, honestly.
16. 17, 16, and 4.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
17, 16, and 4.
For any other player, that'd be a great night.
That'd be a great night.
But the thing is...
what came out to me is, go give me the Knicks roster, because I'm forgetting the dude's name. Haven't signed. Isaiah Harton, whatever the fuck his name is.
He got 10 rebounds.
That dude had AD on lock. He is the backup to Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? Mitchell Robinson barely even played at 4 on 5. Isaiah Hartenstein locked up AD. A guy, he bodied him up. He gave him trouble down in the paint. And that's why at the end of the day, AD said, we lost because I played like shit tonight. You didn't say shit, but you know what I mean.
Here's the thing. I'm going to keep it real. Like, focusing on that game, like, oh, excuse me. Obviously, AD didn't play up to par. He still had 17 and 16, but I love the energy though.
For sure.
I love the role. Like, that's kind of like, once again, going back to what you said when LeBron went down, like, it's giving a chance for the team to like find that like
identity,
find that identity. Like, the ball is flowing, the ball is moving. And that's why, like, in the game on Friday night, I forgot who they played.
The Raptors.
They beat the Raptors. That game, the Lakers were up 10, the Raptors were up 10, the Raptors were up 8, the Lakers were up 8. Like, it was like going back and forth, right. A lot of runs. And AD actually played worse than he did against the Knicks.
For sure, bad.
But that team found a way to win, and it was about
D'Lo.
Austin Reeves.
Vanderbilt. You know what I mean? Like, Austin Reeves with that slam on Friday.
Austin Reeves, Vanderbilt, D'Lo, man. Troy Brown is playing fucking great.
I have been a fan of D'Lo before he left, after he left, and now he's back. Even more now that he's back.
Yeah, he seems more mature.
What he said after that game on Friday, he said, if we had a training camp under our belt, the sky's the limit. We don't have a training camp under our belt, but the sky is still the limit. I love that. These guys are hungry. These guys are fighting for each other. These guys are happy to play with each other. I feel a different vibe in the building. I feel like they like playing with each other. I feel like they mesh well. I feel like these guys are a different Lakers team than we saw in December, in January. You know what I mean? I feel like, and this is where it scares me. And I was talking about this with one of the homies. When we plug LeBron back into the lineup, will it change all of that?
This is the thing. I think if it was any other regular player, you'd be right. Any other regular superstar, which is kind of like a contradictory term, but any other like top level guy, it'd be hard. But the thing about LeBron, what makes him so great, and what's always made him stand above a lot of the all-time greats, is that he's always been a pass first guy.
That's true.
Even though he's an all-time leading scorer, even though he plays, he likes getting the ball on the block, and he can take someone off the dribble.
Like, he likes to take that three.
Likes to take some fadeaways, some step backs. He has it all in his game. That's why he's considered one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. But he's always a pass first player, and he's always been a team player.
Right.
And he's easy to plug in. Like, you just plug him in, and he'll fit in his role. And he's so good that, like, you know, he'll rotate that ball, but when it comes back to him, he'll bail the team out and he'll create for his own when the other guys don't know what to do. Like, I think LeBron's probably the easiest superstar to plug in, and I'm not worried at all. Like, I'm really not worried. I think LeBron, if anything, he's probably going to...
he looks excited. He looks excited to get back in.
He's going to take some touches away from D'Lo, but I think that's a good thing. Because sometimes when you can't have D'Lo...
I don't know. D'Lo, there's sometimes when the offense not going... And he's like, fuck it, I'm going to take this 3. And he makes back-to-back threes.
He's been doing that lately, but that's the one knock on D'Lo is that he takes bad shots. And, like, they're going in now, but when they're not, it's going to be annoying. And I think that, like, LeBron's going to be able to ease that pain because he won't have those touches as much because LeBron's going to be bringing up the ball. LeBron's going to be running the offense. So it's like D'Lo will find this place a little more. He'll fit, like... we won't be relying too much on him and like relying on those sick. I mean, he's the reason we won that Toronto game. He was like balling crazy,
amazing,
making crazy shots. But I think we'll be good. I think it's like obvious we're gonna be great, even better when LeBron comes back. And this is giving the other players more confidence. And like, I just want to give a shout out to Jared Vanderbilt. That guy,
we've been.
I love what the
Vandalorian.
The Vandalorian. I love what D'Lo said. He's like. Vanderbilt with those Dennis Rodman like plays, and that's exactly. Yep. I couldn't find the like perfect comp for Vanderbilt, but he's basically like a well-behaved Rodman,
a young Rodman,
yeah, like
a young Pistons Rodman,
like, really, like that's really what it is. He's defense
before first. He got all that craziness
before
in Chicago.
He won 2 rings and went crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, no, I love it. I mean, obviously he's not as good as Rodman. Rodman was an animal, but he has those type of traits.
Yeah.
Like
throwing himself after the ball.
Getting rebounds, boxing out, playing defense, guarding the best player all game.
Number 1 defensive rating in the league in the last, 2 weeks?
Yeah. And I think that's something that he could keep up. So I love it. I love the way Lakers going, even though they lost. They have 2 winnable games coming up. They're playing the Pelicans tomorrow, and the day after they're playing the Rockets. I think those are, I mean, we have to beat
I feel like the next 4 games are winnable.
So it's Pelicans, Rockets, Mavs, Magic. Well, definitely, look, the 2 toughest games are obviously Pelicans and Mavs, Rockets and Magic. I think if we go 3-1, that's good. 3-1.
But the thing about going 3-1, like that's where you're getting to me, the West is so tight.
Especially at the bottom.
The bottom. Because we lost 1 game
and we moved
went from 8 to 11th.
Yeah.
1 game. They were on a 5-6 game winning streak, and they lost 1.
If you look basically from 5 to 12, everyone's separated by 2 games, bro. Yeah. From 5 to 12.
Yeah.
It's like you literally like it's close. It's
and that's the thing about the West.
You could go in from being for sure in the first round to being completely out in a matter of 2 games.
No, the Clippers were just in 12th a few days ago. They won like 3 games in a row. There you go.
Yeah, because they fucking
made it, and because they benched
they benched my boy Russ.
and they're up in 5th. So that's how tight and how close the West is. It's but these last games, and AD said it a few games ago. It's these games are win or go home. These are win it all. Like you have to must win games.
They are, because
if you don't win them, you don't make the playoffs.
Slide out. Yeah, but I believe. I have hope. I like shout out to Rob Pelinka. Everybody gave him a lot of shit, but like I think these are the best moves. He didn't panic. Still got a top 4 protected pick. Like.
And a team, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you got 2 all-stars. Look, Anthony Davis as the last couple games has been playing. I mean, last night not that great. The night before, but before that, just playing out of his mind, playing
like the best player in the league, honestly.
Up to his potential, right? If we have that, and we have LeBron James, who's always going to bring in, night out when he's healthy, just the best of his game, and we have this bench, we can take it all. I'm saying before people would think you need that big 3. You need those 3 superstars, but not nowadays. You need those 2, maybe 1 superstar and a deep bench.
Well, the Lakers of 2020 that won the championship in the bubble showed that it was AD, Bron, in a stacked deep bench with like solid starters,
right?
And like even like the 2021 Bucks, like Drew Holiday, Middleton, like obviously they're all stars.
But I feel like it was Giannis,
and then they had a deep team, like
a lot of B, C tier players.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then last year, Golden State obviously is Golden State, but it's like
no. But even last year, I want to say even last year, Clay wasn't to his best. Draymond wasn't at his best. It was
Steph playing out of his mind.
Exactly, it was Steph playing out of his mind, and a deep bench. You had Andrew Wiggins playing to the best of his.
You're right. Andrew Wiggins was probably the 2nd best player on that team last year.
Exactly, and playing to the best of his ability. You got Jordan Poole playing great. You had all these guys stepping up, and you had this depth. You know what I mean? If you have that 1 or 2 superstars that are playing the best,
the depth, like you could go a long way. And the Lakers have 2 of the best, and then now they got a nice bench.
1 through 5, I feel like the 1 through 9. The Lakers could beat.
And this is the thing. The Suns looked like they were going to be the favorite, but KD got hurt in a freak accident.
In the layup line.
And I hate that because you want every team running on all cylinders, and it sucks. Honestly, like I feel like he's out for the season, and he might be back for the playoffs. But even then, not enough chemistry. Even though Kevin Durant's another guy that's easy to plug in, but it's like I don't think that's enough for the Suns. When they got Kevin, up. You think his time's up as a player?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hot take for sure.
No, I feel like this injury showed us that it's too delicate. He's a great shooter. He's a great when he puts a great defender, but he's too skinny. He didn't put enough time in the gym. He didn't put enough time into his body to keep healthy. That a simple.
He is 35 years old.
Yeah, but he's had injuries all throughout his whole career. That is, let them out.
Only
in Golden State, Brooklyn, he played barely in
but it started with that Achilles injury in Golden State in 2019.
Right.
That's when it really started. Like,
I get it. His young years in fucking Oklahoma when we were all young and limber.
And Golden State when they won back-to-back titles.
Right.
Like, don't forget that. And he won 2 Finals MVP. Like, Kevin Durant is, like, solidified. That's why, like...
So those times he solidified. But now and on, I don't think that we should look at Kevin Durant as... I mean, he is an elite player, but he's not somebody that...
You're just not going to depend on himself.
They traded so much for him.
Yeah, they did.
That
Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson have been going on.
Bridges, exactly. He's got the most points per game than anybody since he got traded.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges has been going off. I just think like Kevin Durant, like you're right. Like Kevin Durant now, like you got to look at him in terms of like everybody gives AD a hard time. It's like you got to start looking at Kevin Durant like he can't stay healthy, probably even at a worse scale.
Yeah,
like and I think you're right about that, but also. I think Kevin Durant is like one of those guys, just like LeBron James, where like he doesn't need much to like mesh in. So he's like a plug and play guy. Like so, like yeah, like they won't have enough chemistry and shit. But I feel like the moment he's in, that team just takes a jump.
If Chris Paul is on the floor,
that's the guy. Another guy that I don't trust. He's great, one of the best of all time, but he always gets hurt at the wrong time.
Right.
I wouldn't say Chris Paul's the end. I wouldn't say Chris Paul's injury prone, but he always gets hurt like Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals.
You know what I mean? Like
he always gets hurt like when you need him the most. Yeah. Like
the Rockets needed him.
Yeah, Rockets. Like it was always the same. Chris Paul, man, one of my favorite players too. I almost wish he could have won. What
could have been if he would have come to the Lakers?
Man, that would have been great. He would have for sure been my favorite
Dwight
player.
Howard, Chris Paul, and Kobe Bryant.
Damn, fuck Dwight Howard. We didn't even need Dwight Howard.
I know Chris Paul and Kobe. Fuck,
I would have been fine with that. But damn, what coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Man, the words we would have. But see,
so you think like just like to close it off on like you truly believe that the Lakers clicking on all cylinders can win it all?
No. Sorry, let me rephrase that. The Lakers clicking on all cylinders can make the finals. Not saying that they can win it all because exactly.
Yeah. It's the opposite of the West.
Exactly. It's top heavy.
It's top heavy. Yep.
You got Milwaukee, you got Boston.
And Philly. I like Philly too.
Philly's okay though.
I think Harden and Joel Embiid are actually.
Give me the Eastern Conference standings. You got Milwaukee.
Celtics, Sixers.
The Cavs are okay. The Nets are staying there.
I think obviously, look, the thing is the Celtics have been struggling lately, but they're still number 2.
I feel like 5 through 9 or 10 are just trash. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just top heavy.
I like the Knicks. The Knicks are better than the Nets. The Nets are going to fall down. I like the Cavs too, but I feel like the Knicks could beat the Cavs. Honestly, the only teams
1 through
3, those are the teams right there. And I think the Celtics have been falling off for like the last month, honestly. They started off really hot.
Yeah, they did.
But now they're kind of like just
I feel like Milwaukee started off slow
and they're getting they won
hot.
16 in a row up until like recently. So I feel like
look, if the Lakers what a year. Think about it. What a year. If the Lakers make it to the finals and play the Bucks, LeBron James surpasses Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as all-time scorer. Lakers, Bucks. Kareem played for both.
Or Lakers, Sixers. That's a lot of history right there, too. Lakers, Boston. There's history all around.
Right, those 3 right there. History. Just put Lakers there.
And give me those 3.
It's for the best of the league, Adam Silver. I know you're watching this podcast.
Oh, I know.
He combs the internet just to hear NBA.
He told me he was thinking about taking the Disney job, taking over Bob Iger.
You know what I mean?
That's for another day.
Yeah, the sources
say.
Yeah, but Lakers and any of those top 3, I'm saying Lakers, Bucks.
See, this is the thing.
You got blockbuster material.
I love that, and I hope that happens. And I think the West is weak enough where, like, if the Lakers get hot and they click on all cylinders, they could do it. I just, if we look back in the West just a little bit, Denver, I don't trust Denver. I trust Phoenix, but now
I don't trust Phoenix.
I just feel like, who's a kind of a sleeper? Kings, bro.
No,
Kings are looking nice, but like
they're unexperienced.
Even those teams that I'm naming, like I'm not.
I was
sold.
scared that you were gonna say something else, Jeff.
Golden State.
No, Golden State's not a sleeper.
Who, the Mavs?
The Clippers.
Oh nah, fuck the Clippers, man. Clipper hater for life, bro.
You know, I thought that you were gonna say the Clippers.
Nah, I don't trust them at all.
Look, I feel like I'm confident in the Lakers.
Well, I hope so. I hope you're right.
And that they can make it.
It'll be a party. We'll go to the parade this year.
Ooh. The year they won, we were out on the street. Nobody was out there.
That was lit.
Yeah.
And it'll never be the same because that in the same month, it was Lakers and Dodgers.
Oh,
I think the city was like, first of all, everyone was going crazy because of COVID. And then that happened.
And we couldn't celebrate.
That was like insane. I think that's why we almost did
feel like it was
at that bar.
That
was around the same time.
It was. We almost ate shrooms from that sketchy dude in that van.
Fucking great.
If the Lakers win this year, the whole city's exploding. Kuz is coming to celebrate because he never got his parade.
Kuz is coming back. Caruso's coming back.
They're all coming to celebrate. They're gonna get on the bus.
Rondo back in here.
You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm excited for this team. I feel a buzz. Like I've been saying before, there's no buzz, but there's a buzz now. In Angelino's.
You got me hyped. You got me hyped.
Yeah. We know what else is getting people hyped? The World Baseball Classic.
I'm in. I'm all in.
It's awesome. It's fun.
No, it makes baseball like so exciting. Just the crowds, though. I feel like people get like a lot.
The Chinese Taipei crowd. I don't know if you saw those Instagram videos of people out there in Korea and Japan. Fucking Korea beat, I don't know who, China 22 to 2.
Japan, Chinese Taipei, and fucking Korea are fucking up China because they can't fucking up economically, so they're fucking up on the baseball path. Right? They're like, we're gonna fuck you up on these bases, bitch.
Yep.
No, they're kicking their asses.
I kind of love this because look, we had just the World Cup in December.
Same vibes.
And it comes, and then the World Baseball Classic comes. It's the World Cup of baseball. You see all these different countries. Look, the Czech Republic. A team that is made up of mailmen, firefighters,
Did you hear that story?
Plumbers.
Did you hear that story though? Like it actually like happened. Like this electrician who's one of the pitchers for the Czech Republic, like that's his job. He's an electrician. He struck out Shohei Ohtani.
No,
he struck him out. They're like, sign that man now.
No,
sign his ass up
today. Nicaragua versus Dominican Republic.
Oh, they signed the guy to the
They
Twins.
signed the to the Tigers.
To the Tigers.
21-year-old struck out Juan Soto, Julio Rodriguez, and Manny Machado.
Oh fuck! I would have signed. Where are the Dodgers at? What the fuck?
Detroit Tigers signed him.
Signed them up, dude. Dudes are gonna make career, dude. I bet
that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you
right now, life changing.
If that electrician is like at least like 25 to 27, he's gonna get an invite to spring
for
training.
Sure.
Like just
spring training's gonna be over by the time.
Or he's gonna invite to in the minor league team or someone's because dude, you struck out Shohei Ohtani. I know baseball's a game of odds and shit, but fuck.
Ohtani's odds are way up.
Ohtani's odds are like 900.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, to get a ball off of you, bro.
No. This is what makes it exciting.
Who do you got? Who's your favorite right now? Like, we're barely in the second to third game of the pool play.
Right.
Like, have you like
my favorite because it's
Mexicano Life.
Mexicano Life. Like I love that game yesterday.
We didn't know Randy Rosarina was Mexican, bro.
His daughter's Mexican.
Well, yeah.
No. Oh, yeah. No, so if you guys don't know
Cuban,
Randy Arozarena, star of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yes.
A star of the 2020
He
World
played in
Series.
Mexico, didn't he, too, though? He played in
So most Cuban baseball players defect to Mexico and they start playing in the Mexican League, and that's how they get into the big leagues.
Hey, Randy Rosarena is fucking sick. I love that player.
Defected to Mexico, played a few years there, had a baby, and she was born in Mexico. So she's Mexican.
Yeah.
Right? He loved the city and loved the country so much that he called the fucking president up and said, look, the WBC is coming up in 2023.
Did he really call the president?
Yes.
Luis Obrador?
AMLO.
AMLO. Isn't that the government?
Yeah.
Isn't that the party?
No, AMLO is his initials. Something Manuela. Yeah, whatever. He calls him up, says because he's a big Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Thank you, Jesus. He calls him up because the president's a big baseball fan. He says, you know what? I want to play for Mexico. My daughter's Mexican. I came and defected here. I want to nationalize as a Mexican.
That's fire. I like
Changes his nationality from Cuban, because there's a Cuban team in the WBC. Changes to Mexican, and he is this team is playing out of their mind. Julio Urias is playing. Luis Urias is playing.
That's a good story. I like that.
It's awesome. Like they're and this rivalry between Mexico and U.S. meeting in Phoenix, Arizona.
What a place to play.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that would have been a dope ass game to be at.
Oh, for sure.
That would have been tight.
You saw the guy behind home plate taking a shoey?
Nah, I didn't see that.
You know what a shoey is? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, would you do that?
I made my own shoe.
Yeah, your own shoe.
I do my own shoe.
Tui Taivasa takes it out of other dudes' shoes.
No, fuck that shit. Fuck.
I don't know if I'd do it out of my own shoe.
So a shoey is originated in Formula One, because Daniel Ricciardo and Australians, if he won, he'd pour the champagne.
No, it originated in Australia.
Oh, so maybe in Australia.
Yeah,
because he's Australian.
There you go. Because so is Tui Taivasa.
Oh, he's Australian. Yeah, because Daniel Ricciardo is
no ChatGPT. The origins of the shoey.
He still got ChatGPT up.
That's hilarious. ChatGPT's like, I don't condone foot fetishes.
What is the origin of a shoey? Australia!
Yeah. Hey, ChatGPT, drink this beer.
Yeah, honest dog.
That's
no,
tight.
yeah, no, I don't know. I think
I believe to have originated in the Australian military.
Look,
that's fire.
I have sweaty fucking feet.
That's how you drink out of your own shoe.
My shoes stink.
Hell no, bruh.
When I pour a beer into my shoe and drink it,
do it for the fans. Go.
Right now, no. These vans,
dirty vans.
These vans are breaking off at the back. I'm gonna get a little piece of like rubber in the back of my throat. So no, not on this one. I'll wait on the next
do it on
one.
the fresh pair of J's.
On the J's, just go, on that bar crawl that you guys are gonna follow us on with GoPros.
Oh, that's top secret information.
But I feel like it was a good one, Jeff.
That was a good one, yeah, man.
I feel like this is where we could leave it.
Yeah, we could leave it off as that, man.
Guys, I appreciate your love. I appreciate everything you guys do to watch our videos, to watch our reels, to watch everything. Keep sending that love. If you guys, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, if you guys want to be part of the podcast, if you guys want to come on, hit us up. Actually, I wanted to throw this out in the beginning. I'm so into golf. If any of you out there are amateur golfers, are just really into golf, I want to start a new podcast.
There you go.
I already have a name for it.
The Golf Hour.
Bogeys to Birdies.
Ooh.
Whatever. Copyright pending.
ChatGPT, write up the contract.
You know what I mean? But if you out there, I'm putting this out here on this podcast. If you, listener out there, just wants to sit and talk about your time out on the golf field and the course, come on over. Sit down with me. Let's talk. Let's talk about how you got into golf, how you got into swinging the clubs, the putter, the putt. You know what I mean? Hit us up, theunluckyspecialist@gmail.com or @unluckyspecialist on Instagram. It's your boy Santorez.
It's your boy Jeff Deadbanger. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to Jason. We out here. Peace.
Woo!